if you love God, God causes things to happen not according to your way, but according to his own way. Good morning, you're welcome to Daily Dose. On this episode, I bring you a word from the Lord, 1 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 9. It says here, but as it is written, eye had not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which God had prepared for them that love him. So anyone who loves God, and I think yesterday we spoke about the concept of love. If you haven't seen that, go check on it. It says anyone who loves God, eye hasn't seen, ears haven't heard, these things have not entered into the heart of man. Now, man has another propensity to fashion out a way in which God answers their prayers. It's quite interesting to note that people can orchestrate patterns and things on how God wants to answer their prayer. In fact, there was a particular story of myself, right? I was trying to get something and I was trying to draw a parallel between, patterns in what God had done in my life before, and then I thought I had recognized that pattern until that thing fell through, and then I knew that I needed to rely on God. And God showed up in another way that essentially showed me that if you love God, God causes things to happen not according to your way, but according to his own way. And that way, you have no idea what that thing is. In fact, it's at the end that you realize that this thing or this prayer has already been answered, because his ways will never be your own way. Now, if those things readily come to your mind, then that's not God's way. So if he says that what eyes haven't seen, what ears haven't heard, things that have not entered into the heart of men are the things that God intends to do in your life, understand and best believe that these things you will be as shocked as everybody else, even if it's your life story. So your life story will reflect a certain pattern that God himself can only write that script by himself. So when he says what eyes haven't seen, best believe that nobody has seen it before. It might even look similar. You might think about it. You might project your own thoughts concerning those things, but you haven't seen it before. You've not been there before. This thing has never happened before. Understand the dynamics and the pattern of God. So when God does his things, he does those things in accordance to his will, in accordance to his pattern. And you cannot write that script by yourself. So when he says that, understand that thing. Look for the ways of God. Let me say, expectant of what God wants to do in your life. And this thing has never existed before. All right. Until tomorrow, when I bring you another word from the Lord on another episode on the Daily Dose, keep expecting from God what eyes haven't seen, what ears haven't heard, things that have never happened or come across on the face of the earth. God bless you. If you're here for the first time, subscribe, like, and then share. Blessings.